moving across to rings. David Bishop, followed by Christopher Dunn, Mikhail Kudnoff and Matthew Palmer. Kent Pieterse, Australia, and the floor.
This is his favourite apparatus, opening with a very nice high Arabian 1 3/4 to a rollout. Allowed one rollout from a salto in each routine. Front layout, double front, does it very well. It's a very hard combination to stick. Arabian double front, controls the landing well enough before he dives forward. So far so good. To catch his breath here. 70 to 90 seconds. Sorry, 50 to 70 seconds for the routine. Here he goes for the last tumbling line. And just gets that triple twist around.
Durban-born and living in Melbourne. And another of the late call-ups into the Australian squad following those injuries. Taking his opportunity.
Strongest apparatus.
Pieterse on the floor, 13.933. Satisfying score, it would seem, for him.
Hold on to fourth spot is a major achievement ahead of New Zealand, maybe Australia. India have done well and come into the frame.
Kent Pieterse of Australia has been given the green light. A high bar routine for the man originally from Durban, South Africa.
Australia can't afford to make any mistakes, or they won't be able to creep up to fourth. I think the third spot's out of the question for them, but they certainly are hot on the heels of Wales. Starts with a beautiful Yamawaki over the bar. A little bit bent arms as he recovers in the giant swing. Kachev full turn, that's pretty difficult. It's called Yukon in stretch position. It's worth an F value. It's the highest value you can get. Nice stoop half, a little bit of leg separation, but he does control it direction-wise. Stretched Kachev, it's got a lot in this routine. Straddle, so he's 4 or 5 releases so far. He'll be getting a bit tired. He's got a winding up for his dismount. Clean, very good start routine for Australia. Well done.
Literally sets the bar pretty high. Kent Pieterse. Pieterse is pretty pumped up after a good routine on high bar of 13.766.
With the Fountain Make final is some quality work in there.
Yes, just a few deductions. I think that he wouldn't be feeling a great deal of pressure. He was a very experienced campaigner.
But looks like he is doing the Sugihara. So following on the great family tradition back in 1972.
Seems right and proper, doesn't it?
Ready to go?
However, it will be Kent Pieterse to go first. Still a few moments away. Against his name still.
He's only 20 and has only been in 1 or 2 competitions internationally before. Relatively inexperienced. Let's see if he can put together a good fight.
Final seconds of focus and concentration. There's the Sugihara, adds 1.5 twists. And for a blind landing, a forward landing, it's a very steady job. It's important to have the speed down the runway, but sometimes the absolute maximum can make you out of control. So quite measured in his sprint speed.
Now, Morgan Thomas hanging on to first place from Thomas of England. Kent Pieterse, representing Australia, but was born in South Africa, from Durban. Called into the Australian team after some injuries not long before the games, taking his opportunity to make a final.
Pretty good. And spring double front. It's a deep squat on the landing, but he doesn't have too many steps. In fact, just one small step, so it should score relatively well.
Looks pretty pumped about it.
Liz, they have that deep squat landing and get up so fast. You wonder whether the judges are able to analyse it.
I wonder how much work he's doing in the strength and conditioning gym to be able to squat and stand that fast. But down and up, it should be a 0.5 for body position on the landing. Maybe they'll do a 3, but nevertheless, it should still score in the 14s.
He also loses a tenth. Just out of the corridor, the flag came up.
So you can see the difference in the approach from that vault we saw from Kumar. This time Pieterse gets his heels over much more. He could still do more again, and that would help him on his landing, but does land feet first. And there we can see still a little bit early tuck, but enough to get it around. It's clean in the air, knees pretty close together.
That's the duck's landing. Your feet and your bum at the same time, almost.
14.233 for Pieterse.
It'll be hard for him to get into the medals. The second vault is just worth 4.8. However, if he does a perler, he might slip in front of Howatun from Singapore. It's pretty good. Clean, not particularly difficult, but a nice clean vault, and he should be very happy with himself. He's taken the best of his opportunity.
Thanks the crowd for their support, and the spectators at this venue have been so generous to every competitor, no matter where they're from. I think they maybe take a cue from the gymnasts themselves, who all support each other.
Such sportsmanship.
You watch the movement of the springboard after they hit it, Vincent. It bothers me that it's knocked around so much that maybe they always get the lift off it that they're after. I mean, it does move.
Well, obviously it's a portable piece of equipment. They hit it that hard, it will vibrate and shake. That's why the coaches are always adjusting. Because I can't believe that Christian Thomas is still holding on to his position.
Good message.
What's he see on the Gold Coast in 4 years' time? 13.96. He's in the fourth position, so Howatun in Singapore holds on to third.